We're driving on US 50, the loneliest road in America. We're heading to the middle of nowhere, Middlegate and beyond, to Ely, the town that inspired Stephen King to write the book and television movie Desperation. Stephen King wrote the book Desperation about Ely. It didn't actually film in Ely, but everybody thinks it's in Nevada. Desperation in Ely, have you felt that?
Not really. Mostly because I grew up in northern Nevada, so I'm just kind of used to it, and it fits all my needs and everyone else's, and it's honestly just a good time.
When I put my piece together, it usually has a movie title of the area film or a movie filmed in the area. So the best known right now is Rat Race in Ely or Desperation in Ely. Maybe I need your movie title in Ely. Did you ever find a rat race or a desperation, a moment of desperation here?
Oh yeah, well, every film I do, I have a moment of desperation. Here, it was because there were some actors from Europe and we didn't get the paperwork for them. But this desperation was not because of the town itself. No, it was the opposite. We all have a great time here.
We're talking about desperation in Ely. What causes desperation in Ely?
Thirst.
How do you fix it?
Right here at the local winery.
No moments of desperation in Ely. Actually,
I'm desperate. No, finding the answer. No, Ely's a cool little town, and it's kind of just its own little thing. I wouldn't say there's any desperation or anything. We just kind of like to stick to ourselves and be our own little community, which is kind of keeps us stuck in time.
I have to confess, I probably won't be calling any written piece or video piece Reaptown in Ely, which is your movie.
Yes.
So one of them. Sorry about that. It might be something that's internationally known, like Stephen King's Desperation in Ely. What kinds of desperation have you felt in Ely?
I never spent time in a city, so I would feel a sense of like longing to just see the world and get out there and see what it's all about. And then once I did, I realized how amazing it is here. When I left here and went to Los Angeles, every time I sat down to write a story, it would naturally always bring me back to these roots. And it wasn't until I started to think along those lines and then came back here after being away, I really was able to see the beauty of this place and how unique it is and how really rich it is with history.
So it's not really desperation. Actually, when I come visit Ely, I kind of feel the opposite. I'm kind of cheerful about the idea of coming to Ely.
Me too. I can't wait to get here.
Most famous title associated with Ely is Stephen King's Desperation in Ely. Yes. It doesn't sound like you were feeling desperation.
Well, my character is supposed to be, but I was feeling that in the moment as I'm supposed to, but when something's right, it just works and you know it. Some days it was snowing and I was running around with a drone shot there, hundreds of yards away from me, and I'm alone on the rail yard with a flashlight and snow coming down all around me. It was very fun feeling, and I'm very thankful that I had this experience.
So we're going to forget the desperation in Ely. And you know that Stephen King wrote the book Desperation inspired by Ely. Have you found desperation in Ely?
I haven't. I've actually found abundance in Ely.
One of the opposite words for desperation is cheer. And I always feel kind of cheerful when I get to come to Ely. What's cheerful about Ely?
Oh, everything that we have going on. The mountains, being able to get out and breathe fresh air and just at night look up at the skies and there's actually stars, and it just takes your breath away every time. It doesn't matter how long you've been here.
As a marketing person, one of the things you're pushing is outdoor recreation?
Definitely, but we also do have great arts coming up. We have murals all over town, and we actually have more murals coming in that are more interactive, and we're really looking forward to that.
There is a small little details here and there that we shot that are so beautiful, like the painting on the big painting in the city and the old cinema and stuff like that. So that's the reason why we came here, because the train station, where they have a beautiful old train station, and also the train that are old and real. They look real, they are real, and they are in good shape, but not like Walt Disney shape, if I can say. There's so many good locations.
You mentioned that the lighting quality around here is interesting too.
I mean, I don't know if it's interesting for the people who live here because they live with that all their life, but for me and for a lot of people, I mean, a lot of people see the movie and they are, wow, where is that? You know, the lighting, the sun is so beautiful, the ray of sun, the color on the field, you know, people were just saying that it felt like unreal. And I have to say that when we shot the movie, we were shooting, you know, a lot in sunset and sunrise, and the crew were like, what the hell I'm doing here? It's unreal, it's so beautiful, thank you. They were saying thank you, Maxime, because I bring them here because of the film.
Hey, a Highway 50, loneliest highway passport, and I'm here at the White Pine County Museum with Roland, who's going to see that I'm stamped for this section of the highway. It will go as far as Fallon and Carson City and other places too, but here goes Roland.
Actually gets stamped in 2 spots.
Yeah.
It's stamped on the Ely page, and then on the back, we get a minimum of 5 stamps here to send this off for a complimentary gift from the Highway 50 folks.
That's pretty exciting.